When am I going to stop liking Nintendo? No, I feel like it. Yeah, well, it is definitely a contender for what's easily my favorite gaming company ever. Or that after a while even after all this time, I still hold them in quite high regard, regardless of what it says about them. I mean, this E3 is definitely going to be a big one for them, and given how, depending on where you are when you're watching this, a lot of their festivities are taking place as we speak. So, since Nintendo World Championships was taking place for the first time in 25 years, and since 1990, the showing off the best and brightest in their diverse array of games. And that just goes back to what I was talking about when I actually did my What About Video Games a year or two ago. It's the game, stupid. I mean, that's even with all this talk about which one has a better processing power, all these extra features, that it's ultimately what's the software that decides which system I want. And I'm telling you that given I can often think of at least 5 Wii U games off the top of my head in a given day that I want to play, and still if I haven't actually hit that stride, I have replacement for Xbox One. Yeah, I plan to get a video after when the Sony and Microsoft conferences take place. I used to address those as well, since that might change as well. Also, right now, that's with Smash, definitely having some new additions added that, with Roy and Wii U joining the DLC as it broke this morning. Yoshi Woolly World looks really fun, and also Star Fox Horizons, Game of Metroid Prime 4, and of course, there's a fan favorite of mine, Earthbound the Virtual Console, so there we go. And as for all these pundits that's trying to put it down, I submit that even though it's definitely not what I was expecting, I still hesitate to call a console that sold 9 million units a failure. As for this whole Virtual Boy analogy, to me it does not work, since my stepfather used to have one of those, I mean, not sure what happened to it, but the point is, that's over 500,000 units in its entire lifetime. The U outsold that amount fivefold at minimum in the course of a single holiday season when it launched. I mean, so there's that. On the gamepad, I still believe that's the amount of things you can do with our illness. But it's a general rule that whenever a new console generation goes around, I'm eager to see how developers can make use of hardware at their disposal. Something that's but that's not the only thing. That's definitely going to be, since the 3DS still continuing to have some good penetration as well. That's regarding the whole thing with the Vita of better games. The response to Super Mario 3D Land. I mean, like, what's that? The response could be, we can't hear over 6 million units we sold. Oh man. And regarding the whole thing, and with that, I'm still looking forward to having Smash on 3D. Yes, I mean, I might think about upgrading to the new one, but I kinda need a game that's going to be a bit more enticement than Xenoblade, which, sorry guys, I'm just not interested in that one. However, as you can tell by my Mega Diancie poster, and also my attire, it's inevitable I'm going to get a mainline series game at some point, and soon. Even though I met Super Mystery Dungeon, Dream Pokemon, it'd definitely be the ideal time for me to give that sub-series another chance, since when I played Mystery History Red Rescue Team on Game Boy Advance, don't just go to such a lights, but this defense story seemed pretty interesting as well. I mean, I said the concept, and barring that, there's also plenty of great ones the past virtual console, definitely plan getting as well. Well, with priority going towards the original Zelda game, which is my favorite NES game ever. Oh, I know, yes. Even if Zelda U might not be making it through, it's still, I think they make it with their advantage, since it's going to be coming out next year for the 30th anniversary of the franchise. They could definitely plan that quite well, since, 20th anniversary, so we had Twilight Princess, which went show off the Wii at the time, Skyward Sword, 25 years, Motion Plus. No, yes. They're looking very good for the future of them, so I'm not worried at all. They're also playing the NX as well. Everything's been quiet about that. The idea that in itself, are they playing the 9th generation, you should be very excited. I mean, that's generally how game development works. I mean, that if they release one thing and said, if we want to start thinking about future, how to get started right away. Okay, so, and in many ways, also, the future's in the past. And it has been 30 years since the NES launched. Come November, or that they will continue to endure for another 30 years in all likelihood. So, let's say they're not going anywhere. As the conference continues, and I say they're going to be continuing to play with power. And I will see you later, guys.